Recently there's been things, a little bit of news that's been going around that what's his name? Ericsson wants to leave Manchester United, mainly because he doesn't feel like he's getting enough game time. In which case, his reason for wanting to leave is very much justified because he wants to be in the starting 11. He needs to get as much game time as possible. But even though Ericsson is a very good player, the issue is that we have a younger and more hungrier player in Kobe Mainu, who's willing to run 3 times the amount of space than Ericsson is willing to run. He's willing to run 3 times faster. He can actually run 3 times faster than Ericsson. He is about 11 years or 12 years younger than Ericsson. He is the future. And if you look at the defense aspect of things, he is way better than Ericsson. Hell, Kobe Manu is way better than Casemiro when it comes to defensive duties. He's way better than Scott McTominay in defensive duties. So, what's if we have someone like Kobe Manu who can play, who's playing this position, and he's holding down the CDM, he's holding down the midfield. Why would we sacrifice such a good player to sit him on the bench and start Ericsson, a player who's almost at the end of his career and cannot play at the peak that he used to play when he was younger, when he was at Tottenham and when he was at in Italy at Milan. It doesn't look like it's a thing that can be justified. We if he wants to leave, he can leave. I think that's the best thing. Like if you feel like you're not appreciated in a certain place, I think the best thing to do is to leave. Of course, you can still stay and try to fight for your position. You can still stay and still try to prove your point. You can still try to say and be like, yo, I know I'm older. I know certain things are like this, but I can still contribute. This we've seen the same issue with a lot of players if they don't feel appreciated. But he has to understand that this is where this issue comes. We need to build the future of the club. We're not trying to build, because I think for the longest time with Manchester United, we didn't build actually. We just bought and bought and bought. We took loans, we bought, and we took loans and we bought. And all those players always ended up with